Good evening. Today, I will be continuing the first part of my video that that has come yesterday, on which I have showed how to create a small module. We'll go a little extensive way on that same module to create a little bit more complex screens on our DWEBAPP. But before that, I would just like to request all of you to please subscribe our channel, because there are viewers and everybody is coming, most of them are liking it, they want to keep on following us, but they're not subscribing. So please, before we start the video, hold on back, subscribe the channel, and stay tuned for the entire tutorial that we're coming up with DWEBAPP. Let's continue the next portion of our yesterday's video. So here comes our DWEBAPP panel. So let's log in, and we got it again to our portal designer. And here again we are going to the process master, manage, and we have that yesterday's module that we have created. Those who are not aware of this particular module, please go and watch my earlier video. Then only you will have a clear idea that what I am basically speaking on this video, because this is a continuation of the part 1 that been already telecasted yesterday. So here I will be editing and adding some more fields which will make this particular panel more intuitive or more informative. So like in an employee details, I just added 3-4 things like employee code, employee name, phone, email ID. So let's first add some other fields like joining date. Here we also have options like date, which helps you, it helps you to give that calendar selections on the forms, and also date and time accordingly. And it also, whenever it goes to the mobile apps like Android or iOS, it automatically takes the phone's format. So that's a good option. Let's add it. So our date is added. Then we can add a similar format like date of birth. Now if I save it, so I basically added just the joining date and the date of birth. And I'll be adding some more fields like PAN number maybe, which will also be unique user to user. So we'll make it a text fields unique, and a status, which to identify that that particular user is is working with us, or it has retired, or he has left the organization. So we will add a status. Now let's change the status. This is the 8th, and we will take it as a radio button. Will give the options to this. This is a MySQL and custom. Now here you get 2 options. MySQL is basically if I have to make a master and have to link that master with this particular radio button, then I'll go with MySQL. But before that, I'll create that master. Then only I'll find the data over here. We'll surely come up with this particular feature in any of our upcoming videos, because somewhere we would need to be linked with the master. But presently in this situation, it will be primarily very few limited options that are generally required. So we'll go with custom. And what are the basic options that person will be required? So let's, if we do not know, basically, we can anytime take the help of our ChatGPT, which we all know. So we can just write what are the status of an employee in an organization. So ChatGPT is also very human like, so it gives wrong answers sometimes due to a wrong prompt. So we can rectify it and give him some more inputs like I want a status like running, working, resigned, etc. Then it will give a better answer. See, this is the options: working, comma, resigned, terminated. Let's keep only this 4. The rest are a little bit complex. We'll talk about that later, because those are basically processes. It differs from organization to organization, and I think on the employee master end, only this 4 is good enough. So we will take it as working as the default one, and we update it. So this is done. Now we can, just because there's 8 field, we can put this as a bigger status. I'm just putting it as a call span 8. I told you what is the call span and how does it work yesterday. Today you will be able to see if I put it 8, then how does the screen shows. Okay, let's first show you how it shows right now before I save it as 8. So if I open the employees in front, I go here, I'll add a new one. See, all these fields are created, and this is the radio button. So I have a very nice button style thing, and for the dates I have the calendars. Now as I said that if I make it 8, then what does it happen? So let's make it 8 and update. As soon as we update it, We refresh it here. See, the status takes the entire screen. So this is how you can design the form. You can make it look better. You do not look at like half baked, or somebody has not really given some attention to the forms. So this is a good thing. When you do something, you do it in a perfect way, and this is how we solve the problem. So let's add another section, the section of an employee, which can it be like promotion history. So it can be promotion history, or it can be just need a multi-section. So let's add bank details. That is an easier one. So bank details I'll add two, and as I said, the multi-line thing, which I didn't show yesterday. So I'll add multi-line. Now this is called div design, yes or no. What is the utility of a div design, that I'll explain later. But for now, we will put it as no. No means a generic table design. So how does it look, that we will see in the next few minutes. So if I add this, another section has popped up. Like the earlier one, we have the basic details over there. Another one has popped up as bank details. Now in this bank details, if we add a field like account, like bank name, it can be 1, it can be text 255, done. It can be account number. I took it text, you can take it number if you want, but fine, I took it as number, as a text. If things are not clear that what kind of data is going to go in, it is always suggested to take it as text, because it will save everything. Now I can also take it like account number, and then I can also take this account number could have been also unique if we have taken a combination of account number and IFSC. But anyway, let's keep it separate. IFSC code, and the last one is the status, because multiple accounts are always there, but only one is something that should be activated. So status will be over here. We'll take drop down. I could have taken radio button, but I've already shown how does it look. So I'm taking another one. The same concept of MySQL and custom is also here. I'll take custom over here also, and I'll keep as active. I added this and I saved. As soon as I saved, you see the form will look like this. So the details are there, and you can add multiple bank details as much as you want. This is the active suspend drop down, and this is the information. Now see, you may think that this is just a screen which has been designed, things will not be working. Well, there's nothing such. You can anytime go and pick it like this. Let's make it like Sumit Roy. Okay, Sumit at the DWEBAPP.co.in. Then I put some date. Then I put something like thing working, and I put a bank details. So let's put up bank details, IFSC code, and active. So this is done, and I saved. It's saved. As soon as saved, it went on the side. You can see the data, but the older data will not have those fields which we have added later. So anybody can easily edit and put those data. So there is nothing complex or complicated. If there's something complicated which we cannot delete or something, that system where we are designing the thing, it will give an alert. It will give you the alert that this particular thing has a data, you cannot delete it. So that you are cautious before deleting some field which already has a data, or if anything which will affect the changes, it will alert you. So post the alert, you can still able to do it. If you are aware, if you know that what you're doing, you can go ahead with it. So there's nothing hard code stopped, but it gives you an alert. Now here in the show field, I have more fields now. So I can add more fields as I require. Maybe every time I do not need the joining date, or maybe I need the joining date first. So I can drag this up. If I drag this up, and I also put the status and the brand number, so this automatically come in this order that I saved. Okay, now this is also user to user defined. Like if I have designed it and my format, then this is how it is showing. In somebody else's screen, it will be the standard screen. He has to do it and arrange according to him. So as per my usage, I can keep on fixing my particular screen, and it will stay there. It will remain every time I log in. So it's not going to change until I personally going to change it for the next time. Okay, and post this. Obviously you have seen this as it's a magical thing. Some more features which have easily been done. Another 5 minutes and done. It's as simple as like making anything. What should I say? It's as simple as making a Maggie in 2 minutes. But while doing this, you might have noticed one thing, that I have been writing the employee code. Now most of the people will say that the code should be auto-generated. Auto generation, most of the time if we keep an auto increment number, it's possible because the auto increment number will work. But there is a suffix or prefix that many organizations maintain. Like here I was maintaining DWEB. How do we know? Because organization will have different suffixes, different prefixes. So here, to do that, I go back to the process master, I go to the manage screen. This is the model. I again edit it, and on the employee code, I have this option. Now you see, this is a unique field. So I have the option of type unique series. So I can click it as a unique series. The prefix, I can put it over here as slash. I can put the series as number 4 because I've already done 1, 2, 3. So let's put it 1. 1 is 1 because I've used that particular series. On the starting number, I can put it 1 and the digits were 4 because I was using 4 digits like 0, 1. So I was maintaining a 4 digit series. So the number format will be 4. There's no suffix. I wasn't using any suffix. So I'll submit this. And now if I come and I add another new model, see it gives me the series automatically. I save this. Say suppose this gives a duplicate entry errors. See, I mistakenly forgotten that I have used the same PAN number in my earlier employee code. So since I used the same one, it gives me an error and it's holded me. So I can just change the PAN number and save it again. So it will save. So it also locks the unique series, whatever kind of combinations you see, everything is working. And the series has already been updated as used before. So if I put another plus and check, see the 5 is already there. So the auto series is also working. I just did it in one click. Similarly, there are many other features that I can show here on the screen, but let's keep it for tomorrow. We'll be continuing from here to adding JavaScript and automatically calculating fields and getting calculations done over here on the screen. Stay tuned, like and subscribe our channel. That keeps us motivated to share more videos with you.